Today, we've got an unbelievable story about Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. Now, you won't believe why they decided to remove Drake from the YMCMB. What's the real reason behind this move? Is it a personal feud or is it something else? And how will this affect their careers? Well, to know more, make sure you watch this video till the end. The breakup of any major music group or label, especially one as iconic as Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires or YMCMB, is bound to stir up drama and speculation. YMCMB, led by Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj, was responsible for launching the careers of several superstars, including Drake. So when rumors surfaced that Lil Wayne and Nicki had decided to distance themselves from Drake and remove him from YMCMB, fans and the media were left wondering what really happened behind the scenes. Was it a clash of egos, business decisions, or simply the inevitable result of the evolving music industry? To understand this decision, it is important to look at the rise of YMCMB, the dynamics between the trio, and the possible business and creative tensions that may have contributed to Drake's removal from the group. YMCMB, a subsidiary of Cash Money Records, was a force to be reckoned with in the 2010s. Under Lil Wayne's leadership, the label produced chart-topping hits and became known for blending rap and pop in a way that appealed to a broad audience. By this time, Lil Wayne had already secured his place as one of the greatest rappers, and his mentorship of both Drake and Nicki Minaj helped take their careers to the next level. Drake, a Toronto native, had already gained attention with his mixtape, So Far Gone, before signing with YMCMB. Lil Wayne's support and guidance were key to elevating Drake's career to new heights. Similarly, Nicki Minaj was emerging as a powerhouse in hip-hop, known for her unique style, versatile flows, and larger-than-life persona. Together, the trio dominated the music charts and became the heart of Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires. However, as with many successful music groups, creative differences and music pressures often lead to internal conflicts. Drake's meteoric rise, his increasingly independent career moves, and the natural evolution of the music industry may have contributed to Lil Wayne and Nicki's decision to move forward without him. While it's unclear whether the split was amicable or the result of underlying tensions, it's clear that YMCMB's golden era was shaped by the talents and contributions of all three artists. Now, as the music world continues to evolve, it is possible that the separation between Drake and YMCMB was simply the next step in the individual growth of these superstars. The legacy of Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake is undeniable, and their contributions to hip-hop and pop culture will continue to be celebrated for years to come. What truly happened behind the scenes remains a mystery, but one thing is certain. The breakup of YMCMB marks the end of an era, leaving fans wondering what's next for these iconic artists. As is often the case in the music industry, early success can bring new challenges, and the same was true for Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. While the trio experienced incredible success together under the Young Money, Cash Money Billionaires label, rumors of tension between them started to emerge, and a key issue at the heart of this tension was Drake's growing independence and desire to steer his own creative direction. Drake's career took off faster than anyone could have predicted, even surprising some YMCMB insiders. By 2015, he had become not only one of the biggest names in hip-hop, but also one of the most influential musicians in the world. His albums like Take Care and Nothing Was the Same demonstrated his ability to blend genres, effortlessly combining rap with R&B, pop, and dancehall. Drake's versatility paired with his sharp business acumen set him apart, but it also began to create distance between him and YMCMB's leadership. A major source of the growing rift between Drake, Wayne, and Nicki was creative control. With his massive success, Drake began to focus more on his vision and brand. This became especially clear with the launch of his own label, OVO Sound, which stood for October's Very Own. That was under Warner Records. What started as a personal brand for Drake evolved into a full-fledged label, marking his move towards greater independence. The success of OVO Sound was a clear signal that Drake wanted to carve out his own path, and this likely caused friction with YMCMB. For Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj, who were deeply committed to YMCMB, Drake's increasing independence may have felt like he was pulling away from the collective. Nicki, who remained loyal to the label throughout her career, might have viewed Drake's move toward his own label as a form of betrayal or a sign that he was no longer aligned with the group's vision. YMCMB gave Drake the platform that initially launched his career, but the label was always Lil Wayne's domain. As Drake's star continued to rise, the power dynamics inevitably shifted. Drake was no longer just a successful artist. He was positioning himself as a mogul, running his label and signing his own artists. This desire for control and autonomy likely contributed to the decision to distance him from YMCMB. While the label played a pivotal role in Drake's early career, his ambitions to lead his brand, create OVO sound, and explore new creative ventures may have been the final straw that led to his separation from Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. This evolution is common in the music industry, where artists often grow beyond their initial groups, but it marked the end of an era for one of hip-hop's most iconic collectives. In addition to creative differences, financial and business issues played a significant role in the fallout within YMCMB. The label, which operated under the larger Cash Money Records umbrella, had long been rumored to have internal disputes over money. Artists like Lil Wayne, Tyga, and even Drake voiced frustrations over how Cash Money handled their finances and royalties. Lil Wayne's legal battles with Cash Money co-founder Birdman over unpaid royalties became a highly publicized struggle. This conflict spilled over into YMCMB's internal relationships, with Drake reportedly siding with Lil Wayne while also seeking more financial independence. By launching OVO Sound, Drake was not just taking creative control, but ensuring full ownership of his earnings and business operations. Nicki Minaj, while loyal to the label, was always protective of her business interests. Given the financial tensions within Cash Money, she may have supported distancing the group from Drake, who was increasingly focused on his own ventures. These financial strains within the label likely deepened the divide between the artists. Loyalty was at the heart of the decision to remove Drake from YMCMB. Lil Wayne and Nicki built their careers on their dedication to the label and to Cash Money despite the challenges, and for them, loyalty to the label and to its legacy was a top priority. Drake, on the other hand, appeared to be positioning himself as more of a solo act, which may have been seen as a lack of loyalty to the collective that launched his career. In the competitive world of hip-hop, where egos frequently clash, Drake's rapid rise and increasing independence may have been viewed as a threat by both Lil Wayne and Nicki. Drake, who started as Wayne's protege, had become one of the biggest names in music. Nicki, fiercely protective of her position in the industry, may have felt that Drake's growing dominance risked overshadowing her own career. Although both artists shared mutual respect and collaborated on many hits, competition in the music world is inevitable. As Drake's star continued to rise, Nicki may have felt the need to assert her own place within YMCMB, which contributed to the growing divide between them. Financial disagreements, creative control, and issues of loyalty all played a role in the decision to remove Drake from YMCMB. As the label's most successful artist, Drake's need for independence and control over his career ultimately set him on a different path. Despite the underlying tensions, Drake's removal was never officially announced. Instead, much of what is known comes from rumors, subtle interviews, and social media hints. However, the fallout became clear over time, as Drake's connection to the label became less prominent in his music and public persona. For Drake, moving away from YMCMB allowed him to fully build his own brand, expand his OVO Sound label, and take complete control of his career. For Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj, it was a way to preserve YMCMB's legacy and ensure that the group's core values and vision remained intact. Although the split was bittersweet for fans, it was perhaps inevitable. Hey, we hope you all liked the video. Make sure you comment in the section down below and like, share, and subscribe to our channel.